It's in the comments, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Like, that's just one of those videos, I guess.
Mama.
Mama.
Look at your fucking thumbnail.
Yeah.
Mama, we left the gate open again.
I need better staff. Cause they like that's the whole joke is they just leave the gate open and it's a constant problem.
So man, yeah, that Stegosaurus wandering out all.
And for many,
That's what I'm saying.
This time, it's not just a park.
They just leave it open constantly.
Ronnie believed he could succeed where others before him failed. Maybe if he had you there to guide him, things would have turned out differently. Jurassic World was to be the most desirable destination on the planet. New shows, new exhibits, and yes, new dinosaurs too. The miracles of science meets the magic of entertainment. We're not content with letting you see dinosaurs.
Frog, toad, mac and cheese, orange flavored Listerine.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is the hope. Anyway. And who's afraid of a little water? But
You said, who's afraid of a little water? Me.
Oh. Gonna get wet.
That's not enough. What about the
Oh,
dinosaurs
Joby.
nature didn't?
Come on, dog. Look how good he might be.
Yeah, because I was gonna watch Jurassic World last night and then I just didn't. That's what happened. I laid in bed next to Sam and I turned it on and I was like, you know what? I don't feel like watching this right now.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honest.
I'm really upset that because every time that you're like, oh, me and Sam do this, I always want to be like, I don't know, it sounds kind of gay, but I'm so used to not being able to say gay, so I'm just kind of like.
John Hammond had his vision, and I have mine.
I mean, it is
Fucking annoying.
a little gay.
Think that had things been different, he and I.
Well, no,
would
I'm
have
just
good
obviously
bonds.
just kidding, but I'm thinking about
His
when
passion
you're on
combined with
stream and shit
my
like that, you
business
can't say
savvy,
gay,
it would have been
so it's
quite
like
Well,
you
that's-
can't use gays, you're so the gays, and it's just like,
As it
oh my
was
God.
got to be.
I'm just
I
saying
was
it's a little
left
gay
to
boss.
pick
I
up
don't know
the
what the fuck to
pieces
tell
of
you.
what might have been.
I mean, it's still June. It's gay month.
Should have been
Yeah,
all
that's
along.
true. Today.
A premier world-class
Everyone is
tourist
gay.
destination.
Have y'all ever seen the video of the guy? And he's like, I got you this cake because you gay. And they're just like, why you give me all this stuff? And he's like, because you're gay.
Here, people will once again discover
And then they sing a song, and I'm like, oh,
have a renewed
nice.
sense of life.
He's like, hey, I got you some rainbow balloons because you gay or whatever.
Eagerly pay for
You're
that
gay or
experience.
whatever. Hell no.
Science
great.
didn't bring back dinosaurs. It brought back possibilities. Hope. This is what I see. This is Jurassic World.
Yeah, I know nothing about Jurassic World. All I know is there's dinosaurs and my possums keep letting them out.
Finch at your service. Well, actually, I guess you're kind of at
That's
mine.
basically it.
Yeah.
Details.
More or less.
I've been tasked with getting Jurassic World ready for the public. With your help, of course. We'll begin with a science center. And it will have to be powered. So, get to doing the service thing. Things are taking shape. But we need a
That's okay.
response facility. Oh, and a
No, the
paleomedical
fucking
facility as
filthy
well.
Frank, where he's just like,
Got
oh,
it
pink
drilled
guy, breathing
and
y'all
ready.
can need you. Well, y'all see this shit live.
Yeah, Bo.
I fucking love that.
Like a buck of fucking gaijin.
Bro, that's. I need to make that into a fucking clip also.
420 Predator.
Baguette? No, you back a fucking gaijin. It's so
Give me the
fucking good.
pushy.
It just shows it. It's like depends on how you fucking say it. But like,
It
want to fuck
shows
around or just like, like, oh my god.
It shows.
It just shows it.
Eh.
And fucking was it?
It
Kitsuwa Tibet. And like that's like one of the fucking worst ones. Like, no, you don't understand. Like, I eat ass. Okay, like no, you don't understand. Like a lot of ass.
I eat a lot of ass.
It's so fucking good.
At the risk of sounding like a buck of fucking gaijin. Love Filthy Frank, dude. This is like
The best.
primo content.
Yep.
Enormity.
Did it just
Yeah,
thunder
so
outside on a Sunday?
That was
Excuse
just
me.
Sam walking around.
on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, just fucking. I got 210 pieces of art that I purchased.
Oh,
Goddamn!
So you could say I'm an enthusiast.
I'm
man, Violet just really likes art.
I fucking love art.
Yeah, Scrum?
He supports the arts, goddammit.
Yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is like some of these pieces are very, very good, and I'm just gonna have Aura just basically like not trace them necessarily, but like do them, but with different characters in them. Because some of these are just fucking goddamn so good. It's weird though, because I think the people who I bought them from must have given me doubles, because I see like one or two pictures that have repeated, but they were in different books. So it's just like I know I didn't pay for them, so they must have just given me like two copies of the same fucking picture, which is fine. I'll take it. Yeah, because that happened this most recent time that we went. John ended up with a couple of duplicates because they were like stuck together. So we're like, hell yeah, free picture. I'll take them.
Exactly. Keep one in the book, put one in a frame. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea at all, actually.
I still need to frame those prints from Mimi.
Now that
Yeah.
we have these
Oh, did I show you what I
dinosaurs,
did with
I want
my?
them placed in suitable enclosures.
I got this huge vinyl print.
These assets are central
and,
to our operation.
I decided to just
No
clean up my
dinosaurs,
fucking my stream space
no
today.
Jurassic
So
World.
I took everything off my
Please
desk,
remember
wiped it down,
this
cleaned it, fabulosoed
and
it,
act
glass cleaned
accordingly.
it, and then I put the print because I've got a glass top on my desk. So I just put the print underneath it. So now I've got like a
Nice.
little. Yeah, it looks good as hell. I can only copy and send it to you.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous. Very, very big fan. Yeah, here's.
Man, it would be storming right now.
Setting the mood though for
Right.
Jurassic World.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I think I told you, like, the only thing for me is I get, like, nervous whenever it rains.
You'll be fine. You don't gotta talk to electricity.
Yeah, I mean, I trust it. I'm plugged into a surge protector.
Yeah, you'll be Gucci.
Are you literally just posting all of your art that you have, bro?
I said I was going to.
Yeah, I mean, literally said he was going to.
I was looking at Mimi's channel. I'm just like, goddamn.
Assets in the air.
Well, yeah, because I was telling them about it at the very top of the photos, and I was like, I'm just gonna dump all the art that I didn't fucking dump before, just to demonstrate how much art I fucking actually have.
Jesus Christ.
Because when I say that I support the artists, I approve.
Delivery complete.
Support the arts, goddammit.
I am a patron, motherfucker.
Transportation underway.
Oh, I need to go see if I have water. I was gonna do fish tank today.
Oh, I saw one of your fucking your little babies is fucking ragu.
Oh yeah, got a little pregnant red cherry shrimp.
Nice.
Asset
Exactly
has
what I
been
wanted.
delivered.
Oh, let me
Sorry.
share something special with
Ovulating.
you, Scrum.
Hey,
It's from an account called Clown World on Twitter, and I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, but it's not political. It's just stupid.
Oh, this video, classic.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
He just falls over the barrel like, oh.
Yeah, he's just taking the fuck out.
Environment kill.
There's a new trigger fire that I'm working on right now, and it's just Adam Jensen going, "Maybe you should just get a job." Like that's great.
Oh no.
It's so fucking good. Did you see those people? Those people aggressively twerking for their political ideology.
I didn't understand that. I saw it and I was like, huh? I saw it and I was like,
Transit
immediately
has
thought like,
commenced.
I saw people with like super glam makeup on and stuff like that, like done up, right? Like in basically a costume, right? And I just like, I have never seen anyone go to a protest
Transportation
like
complete.
fully made up.
It's so
Who
silly.
wasn't there to be like, look at me, I'm the shiniest bell at the ball.
100%.
Give me
I know.
attention. It's like, are you
Exactly.
here for the reason that we're all here for, or are you just here because you want attention?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is always just yes.
I don't know. You wouldn't catch me doing shit like that. You would never catch me at a fucking protest, dog.
It's shaking that ass for free. Not my scrumbunculus.
Nah. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to a protest just because it's like a lot of shit can pop off at one.
Exactly that too.
I thought you were gonna say I'm not gonna shake my ass for free.
I'm not gonna do that either, but I mean, well, because
I ain't gonna be caught up with the rest of you goobers.
like my brother went to a protest and he got shot with a like rubber bullet, so
Yeah.
I was decided it wasn't a real one, but oh yeah.
Damn, bro.
I said it yesterday. Fuck my brother. I don't care about him.
Jurassic World
And
is
not like
the
in a
envy
bragging
of
kind of way.
the
Just
world.
no.
Yeah, I just
Where
don't
else
like
can one
him.
travel to see wonders such as
Hold on.
these?
Fuck that motherfucker.
And they must be seen. So do what you
One of
can
those
to
things where you're
increase
like,
our dinosaur
At any given
visibility.
point in time, I would prefer if you were anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. The fact that you exist is an affront to God and everything
Oh, no.
that He stands for. Hopefully, this is more than 2 gigs.
I need to go put pants on. Also fill up my water.
Ew, pants in this economy?
Well, I was gonna stream some fish tank maintenance.
Alright.
You win this round, funny man.
Funny worm.
I should also buy a fucking water sensor.
Yeah.
I want to make sure our guests have
I need to
every
get a-
comfort. We should
basically just like a
construct
little battery and a
bathrooms and other
speaker
things in
and electrodes,
strategic
and whenever
locations.
the electrodes connect,
And
the
some
speaker goes
emergency
off, just
shelters, just in case.
so I can put that in my water change bucket so that I don't accidentally flood my kitchen.
What's the set? Oh, okay, the sensor's to fill the water level.
Yeah, so basically as soon as the water connects the two electrodes together and it completes the circuit, the speaker goes off.
Interesting.
It's a beautiful day to open
Which
a
I
new
hope it
chapter
still works
in
with
the
reverse
history of
osmosis deionized
humanity.
water because it
Once
basically pulls
these gates
everything
are
out of it.
open, there's no going
You
back.
need the ions in the water to conduct electricity. Like distilled water doesn't conduct electricity
We're
as
ready,
well
Mr.
as like
Masrani.
tap water or just water
This is it.
that you get from like a river.
Jurassic World. I can't help but wonder what John Hammond would think of all this.
My base level operation, they're like, oh, what would John Hammond think about this? Probably that it's weak.
John Hammond would be like, "We don't need that much security. Take down all the fences.
We want to ensure that our guests are having the best Jurassic World experience possible.
Oh, no.
Increasing
All of them
our
are Darth
amenity coverage
Sidious.
should do the trick.
He's both.
Keep an eye on our
He's-
guest
no.
comfort
John
numbers
Hammond
and
is
get them where
the
we'd like.
antagonist.
And that is up.
He's the reason everything went to shit.
No, he's not. Nedry is. Nedry's a piece
No.
of shit.
Nedry's not a piece of shit. I mean, he is. But
I was
not
gonna
as
say,
Hammond,
Scrum, are you
because
gonna lie
Hammond-
like that?
Hammond hired one fucking security IT guy to take care of an entire dinosaur park. And Nedry was like, yo, there's serious problems with all this. And Hammond ignored him. And he tried to get his attention. And Hammond ignored him and told him, fuck you, you're pulling a double shift. He's like, all right, fuck you, I'll go to Engine and give them all your embryos. And then he fucked it up.
I mean, Nedry is still the antagonist here because if Nedry hadn't fucking hacked the goddamn computers and made it impossible for them to turn back on again, the movie wouldn't have happened.
If they had more IT personnel, they could have reversed what he did. Counterpoint.
No, they couldn't because he fucking hacked it. They had to go physically reboot the entire mainframe.
Yeah, and they spent a lot of time pissing around with it, trying to figure this shit out. And it took a little girl to be like, I know Unix. If they had another IT person, they'd be like, yeah, let's just reset this whole fucking thing and, you know, go from scratch.
Well, I mean, look at Curly and fucking Sugoi. Both of them are tech people, and it takes them fucking forever to figure out any goddamn thing. And half the time, this shit don't work no way. And now imagine if
that sounds like IT in a nutshell. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. There's only so many monkeys and so many typewriters you can have. Because it's one thing for two people to try to figure out a problem together. It's another thing for one person to work on the problem and another guy to go and actively sabotage what you're doing. It's like if you were fucking.
I'm saying John Hammond. There were glaring security oversights, and he was ignoring them.
The only oversight that John Hammond didn't fucking need to take into account was his fucking personnel. Like if he had hired,
he wasn't paying them.
He was paying them more than enough.
Absolutely not.
Motherfucker Nedry had enough money to fly from where the fuck he was at to a random part of Costa Rica and fucking back.
That's where they lived. He took a fucking plane from island to island. It wasn't like he was going across the world. He was going like a few kilometers.
Do you got the kind of fucking money to just up and leave to Florida right the fuck now? And just for no reason? Okay then.
He did it for a fucking reason.
Yeah, to double cross his fucking his country. God damn it.
Yeah, he did a double cross his company and come out on top.
Now he's Dino Poop. That's what he gets.
Yeah. Apparently the scene in like the book with Nedry is so much more graphic than what they did in the movie.
Oh yeah, it's way worse.
He gets eaten by was it the lawyer who gets eaten by compies? Like he breaks his leg and falls in a ditch or something like that?
Hammond dies at the end like that.
Yeah, he gets picked apart by compies.
Yeah.
Apparently that's also like really brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Death by 1,000 cuts, literally.
It's also that the compies have the same kind of bite that like a what the fuck is that Komodo dragon? Where it's like the bacterial infection, like
the septic bite.
Like fucking super sleepy, so like you just die and it's the worst. Yeah, the scene with the raptors in the kitchen doesn't happen in the book, but there's like a comparable scene with Alan in like a room where they need to go and synthesize some sort of like random protein or whatever the fuck it is. So Alan is actively doing science while being chased by raptors, and I'm like, man, that's fucking nuts. But that would have been way too highbrow for 1993 audiences.
Yeah.
I don't understand this whole fandom. Oh yeah, absolutely. He's over here just fucking cleaning, clacking.
Exactly. It's like what's more tense in terms of like a thematic setting? Kids running away from dinosaurs in a kitchen where it's just run and hide and try to outsmart them that way, or not only do I have to run away from these things, but I also have to do a fucking reaction. Like,
yeah, I gotta do it.
Fucking science here.
Yeah, this shit was crazy. That book is so fucking good. I have like 3 copies of that book. It's fucking
man.
I was gonna say I knew a guy that was obsessed with the Jurassic like universe basically, so I know more than I care to. Put it to you like that. I know more than I care to, more than I ever thought I would need. I mean, it's interesting though. Like, I don't hate, you know, like the property or anything. I just didn't keep up with it after like the first 3 movies.
I mean, that's no one will blame me for that.
Yeah, well, because like my brother had the first 3 movies on like the box set, so.
Yeah, nobody could blame you. Those movies are incomprehensible. Because, like, I like The Lost World. I think The Lost World is probably my favorite out of all of them, which I know is probably a controversial opinion. But I just liked it. It was what I wanted dinosaur shit to be. You're on an island, and like, oh god, my butthole's getting eaten by dinosaurs. And then you had fucking black girls doing gymnastics at raptors. I'm like, okay, hang on, that's a little too much, but
yeah,
it's a lot better than fucking was it cell phone dinosaur?
Yeah.
And Alan.
You know, that, oh my god, when that scene happened, it scared the shit out of me as a kid. I want y'all both to know that. I was like, oh god, it's in the plane, run.
Yeah, no, Jurassic Park was and still is a masterpiece. Just absolutely phenomenal filmmaking.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, I've always liked them. Yeah. Spielberg does a good job when he wants to.
Yeah, because people want to blame him for the Indiana Jones, and it's just like, listen, you motherfuckers wanted this shit. I was done
thing
for Last Crusade.
Let's say the thing that people like shit all over that movie is like, oh the fucking oh the refrigerator seat. Oh, it's okay. Whatever, ignore that. It's like, oh, but now they're bringing in aliens. Like, they had motherfucking supernatural shit with God. Don't at me.
Don't
Yeah.
at me.
Fuck you.
I just-
Like, oh, they dealt with like the Bible and stuff. And aliens are too far fetched. Too far fetched. The Bible's real in this universe. Like, not the Bible, but like God exists in this universe because the Ark of the Covenant exists, and aliens are too far, you know, like for you to suspend your disbelief. Go fuck yourself. You're a tool.
Yeah. My issue with the Crystal Skull was that it came out of nowhere. Like,
Bless you,
there
Sam.
was no setup that it was fucking aliens, and then when it happens, what?
Yeah, exactly. You're just like,
Bless you.
that, and it's just like it. The storyline kind of was whack. Like all the other Indiana Jones, it kind of made sense, but it's just like, hey, we have this thing, but we're gonna let you go. Like, why?
Yeah.
Oh, you led us to where it was, but you already knew where it was.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I watched one of the Indiana Jones movies in a class I was in. So I think it was Brit Lit, actually. My teacher just was like, hey, we're gonna watch Indiana Jones, and we're all like, aight.
Yeah, say less.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't care. I'm like, oh, I've never seen these movies. And he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I've never seen these movies. And he was just like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know.
Where do I start?
Where do I start? Oh, no.
What's wrong with you? I don't think you want to have this conversation, Chief. I
Right.
think you're ready.
In the beginning.
In the
Right.
beginning. That's actually really
I was a
funny.
young person.
Because my psychology teacher, so I'm really bad at those, like, hey, can you do like 2 truths and a lie, and like you like meet somebody. I'm like, I hate these because I'm not that interesting,
Yeah.
contrary to disbelief from what some felonators have told me. Felonators whose name end in unculus.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because according to Scrum, I live in like upside down Hoojit land.
You do.
Exactly. That's Scrum's prerogative that I live in like Hoojit town.
Cheems, you live in a fucking fantasy world of just like alligators, possums, raccoons, and dumpster fires.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah. I mean, it's not entirely wrong. But it's like, I don't know, like before I moved out here, like I was really boring, like more or less like super boring.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. World travel, life experience, it really gives you a lot of character.
I wouldn't say it's world travel. It's like a state of, it's like a few states over.
Still counts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it does, yeah.
You're seeing, hearing, experiencing things you would not have seen, heard, or experienced if you stayed where you were.
Yeah.
I mean, even state to state travel, man. Like going from Chicago to California was a crazy ass experience. Like, it makes me wonder how the fuck people live like that.
Not how do they live like that?
Why do they live like that?
Well, why do they live like that?
Why do you choose to be the way that you are?
Yep.
I hate so much the things that you choose to be.
Nah, you know what? I wasn't gonna do that, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that.
What you doing?
I was gonna put a hotel where you can see all the dinosaurs, and I'm like, that's probably what I should do, but I need that space for future dinosaur enclosures, so let me not do that. But yeah, like, the cost of going to Jurassic World must be... Because think about it, if you go and you stay on the island, like, you have to pay for a hotel, like, it would just be a lot. It would just be
And food, yeah.
so
It'd be a few
much.
thousand easy.
Yeah, because I remember that we said it was probably going to be more accurately to like your life savings at that point.
No, because people go on vacation like fucking Greece and Spain and Cabo and all that stuff. It's like you're really just paying for a hotel at a theme park for a week or whatever, right? You'll go to Disney World for that long. You'll go to Disneyland, whatever.
Yeah, that is true.
It's
You
just,
absolutely could.
yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like for us that cost is astronomical, but someone making 100K a year, they could probably float it.
Yeah, or like Cade's parents could go
Average
wherever they
fees.
want to, whenever, but basically.
Yeah. Same with Mom and Papa Worm, but that's just because Papa Worm's retired, so they literally can just do whatever the fuck they want whenever they want.
Yeah, because that's how like Grammy Cheems was. Like she retired from Walmart and just went back. So just because she was bored, that was like the main thing about it. Like she was just really bored.
Yeah, for real. If it wasn't for golf and for a cockroach dying on my floor, if it wasn't for golf and the garden and shit and flipping farm equipment, Papa Worm would be out of his mind bored in retirement.
I'm being retired. Like I hear and I've seen it happen to Grammy Cheems that it just like you just don't know what to do with yourself anymore.
Yeah, you're just like, wow, now I have 8 more hours. I have literally nothing to do for the entire day. What do I fill my time with? You
Yeah.
know? And it kind of drives home the point that like people are like we got to do something with our time, man. Like we can't just sit around and do nothing. It drives you crazy.
I mean, there's some people that can absolutely just sit around and do nothing. Look at my brother, but
I mean, then let me rephrase what I said. People with fully functioning brains can't sit around and do nothing.
yeah.
Like we have evolved for too long, having to do too much shit all the time for us to sit around and do nothing. The body doesn't want it. The mind doesn't want it.
Yeah, no, pretty much.
It ain't right. It's unnatural.
It's unnatural. Can I? There's no way I can thread this needle. But I will try. So, Scrum, are you just changing out your fish's water tanks today?
Yeah, I'm changing out, cleaning them up, doing a little bit of trimming.
Yeah, because you have to, like, trim your, like, plants, don't you, on the inside of the tank?
Yeah, just trim them back a little bit, which, it's whatever. Guy says you just can cut it off.
Alright.
Let's see. Jugs.
Do these Felosauruses get along with... I guess they do. Okay. What about these Felosauruses?
Oh, no, not those Felosauruses.
I really need to stop calling things Felosauruses. I've been doing.
Why?
I just don't. Like, can you imagine? I start my job. Someone's ringing about. I'm like, man, look at this fucking Felosaurus over here. They're like, what? What did you say, James? I'd be like, sorry.
Call him a trog? I think it's better to call him a Felosaurus than to call him a mouth-breathing troglodyte.
I mean, you're probably right.
Yeah, I think I am. Because that's way more offensive than just be like, this guy's a dinosaur.
This guy's a dinosaur. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I guess it depends.
This man's eyelids blink sideways. Mama, that man eyelid blink sideways. I think he's a reptoid.
I think he's a reptoid. Can I not?
Audio quality in my headphones and cleaning shit up.
It's okay, Scrum. I assume that you're gonna start streaming your fish tank adventures.
And a little bit. I gotta wait for my water to fill up. So I figure why not just do a little cleaning up while I do that. Break down some boxes I need to throw out.
As you do.
As you do. Always break down your boxes, kids. It'll serve you well in your first job.
I mean, I guess, yeah, depending on whatever your first job is.
I guarantee you, if you're, in your mid-teens and you're getting a first job, they're probably going to have you break down boxes for shipment and shit at some point. You ain't getting a goddamn office job at 16, that's for sure.
I mean, most people don't work at 16 anymore, so
What?
yeah, no one I knew in school had a job at 16.
The fuck is this world coming to, bro?
Because like, I wanted a job at 16, but my grandma told me to wait until after I graduated so I could only focus on school. Because I think she knew that if I was getting money, I'd be like, man, yeah, fuck going to school. I just want to get money.
Right.
I mean, she wasn't wrong, but
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
it's like, oh my god, it's crazy. Whenever I worked at Walmart in Georgia, I remember like we had like the like army like recruiters in there all the time.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And you would just see them like eyeing people out. Like we'd a worker pick up like a heavy box and he was like, "Hey son, how would you feel about serving your country?"
Like, hey son, you look stupid.
Not a hey son, you look stupid.
Hey son, you look dumb enough. You want to join the National Guard? Duh. You're in.
Yeah, no, if you're joining the army, that's what they would say to you.
Yeah.
Oh no. That's so mean.
Hey son.
You're a hoojit dumb motherfucker. Join the army. Well, shit, yeah. I ain't got
What's
but
10
two
plus
brains, so
9?
no way.
21? You're in.
You know,
Goddamn, son.
I want to imagine that Cam is listening quietly from where he is in the army.
Yeah, them two
That's
brain
fine.
cells maybe colliding, maybe not.
Duh.
Also as a soldier.
Yeah.
I mean, just like you and Chocodiles were talking about, like, bro, like the amount of fuck games that are played in our armed services in general.
Not fuck
There's
game.
very little difference. There's very little distinction between the branches when you consider it.
No, there's a world of difference. It's just things that you're not gonna understand not being part of it. But like the only unifying factor is that we all hate the fucking Air Force and the Coast Guard.
That's what I've noticed
Fair
because,
enough.
like I said, I knew someone in the chair force. Whenever I would bring them up, they're always like, "Oh God, not the chair force." And I'm just like, "Damn."
Yeah, it's the truth. We hate those
In
motherfuckers.
my non-professional opinion, Coast Guard just glorified water boy scouts.
The Coast Guard serves a
They're
crucial
lifeguards.
fucking they serve a crucial fucking job, you know, to the safety of the country. But they are so arrogant and so ridiculous, bro. You
Gotta bring them down a
I've
notch.
made the dinosaurs
Yeah,
as
it's like
best
you need
I
to
can.
calm the fuck down with your
But
bullshit.
sickness is a reality.
Because like there are
And treatment
parts
is
of
a
the Coast Guard that
necessity.
they are they're for real out there fucking up terrorists, smugglers, all that shit. But the rest of y'all motherfuckers are over here doing parades and floats and floating around the harbor with your little ducks. Like shut the fuck up. They're like, oh yeah, I know Coast Guardsmen that could kick the shit out of Marines. It's like, yeah, and then you woke up from the dream you were having, you stupid bitch.
Oh no.
Like literally, you're just like you're on a boat, you're in an office looking at a computer screen, reading coordinates and shit. And only rarely do you actually have to do any like search and rescue.
Yep, 100%.
That
Like I
was
said,
a lot of
understand you
thunder.
serve a vital purpose, but shut the fuck up.
Uh,
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut.
all my dinosaurs got tuberculosis.
What the fuck is that's where get tuberculosis?
I don't know, Scrum.
Was he a Transylvaniasaurus? Got it.
Got the dino consumption.
That's a vampire joke.
That was Scrum. What did you do? Watch Twilight? Hack. Got him. Got his ass deleted.
Goddamn.
Scrum can never recover.
Fucking removed from combat. You just hear the fucking Discord disconnect sound. The boom.
But
Man ain't coming back. Man, I hope this trash bag full of dirt doesn't break.
I mean, that would just be unfortunate. I got a name.
Oh no.
Oh my god, the high today is 101 degrees. Oh my lord.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Big connect.
Oh no.
Connect.
It's like someone just delete it, delete me right now.
Yes.
At
Yeah,
least you don't have to work today, right?
oh, you know, it's Sunday. Man, if I had to work
Yeah.
today, I would stomp on my hat, my non-existent possum hat.
Our little pork pie hat that she wears all the time.
Take off your 10-gallon cowboy hat and stomp it down like Yosemite Sam. Like, "Rassafrassin'."
Fraggin', fraggin'.
I was in my shower the other day going ragga fraggin'. I don't even know why I was saying that. I was just in the spirit.
Because I've been saying that the last couple of fucking days. Whenever anything just bad happens, just fucking raggin', fraggin'. That very specific cartoon grumble. That shit don't make no sense, but you say it.
Yeah, I mean,
I got, like, bar of soap
can't-
in the washcloth and like spinning around to like lather up. I'll constantly mumble like I'm scheming. Because I just have
Ooh.
both hands together, like spinning the soap. I'm like, yes. So that will be clean. Nice.
Man, some of these pieces are so beautiful. God damn.
I know what you mean, man. I just walked back into my apartment after taking out like 3 trash bags of dirt. I just had trash bags of dirt just piled up in my apartment because I'm just like, I'll take it out later.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's just
That's
dirt. It's fine.
I want you to show this to Sam
Heading
Cheems
to
whenever
collect
you get
the
a chance.
asset.
Alright.
Threw it in the fellas.
Fellas in the ass.
When my dinosaurs died, that's very upsetting
Collected.
to me.
Eh.
It's because I got tuberculosis, so I had to stop what I was doing and like do the research to medicate them.
Got that dinosaur.
Mama, my back hurts. I got tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
I got tuberculosis. I was throwing it back and I'll throw out my back.
Oh no. Good at losis. Like, oh no, you will stop.
Oh no.
Oh, you're so beautiful. Goddamn.
Apple bottomitis.
Apple
Boots with the
bottomitis.
ferocious. Fuck is snart? What?
Yeah, it's a Naruto looking picture, and they just did that to it, and it's called it Snart. The lady who drew this, she was so nervous because I was just staring at it and just staring at it, and then she was like, she thought I was like mad because I'm like, how are you gonna do some shit to Naruto? And then she was just looking at me. He didn't say anything, and I just looked at her, and I was like, how much is this? She was just like, oh my god, I was so worried, and I was like, no. And she was like, you weren't saying anything, and I was just like, listen. I was going through emotions.
There are no words.
Yeah, like I was going through emotions. I didn't know that I could feel looking at this picture. Like, this is art. I have to buy this. And she's like, okay. Oh my god.
I fucking love it.
You know, I wonder if that's how like the people that like I talk to feel, because like I've never had like a bad interaction with an artist per se. There was one artist that I found online that did not give me what I asked for at all. But it was like a $20 thing, so I was like, yeah, whatever. I was like, fuck it. It was $20. It wasn't like it was like a substantial amount of money.
Lost more money.
Yeah, so which I just, you know, I stopped talking to that artist. I'm not going back to that artist, like, but you know, it also could have been me, because I'm very like hands off as like a client. I'm like, all right, so this is what I want, and I'm like, go nuts, like, you know, like take your time. Like,
you're the artist, make the thing happen. I told you what I wanted.
Well, I mean, I'm also just very much just like, all right, yeah, like take your time, like don't even trip chocolate chip, like don't worry, like I got you, like yeah, like I'm very just hands off, because it's like I don't want to come off as like rude or like demanding, because like
something you need to understand about artists.
I know what you mean.
That they need that feedback. You have to be on top of them. Not because of you, but because of them. They need to know that what you're doing or what they're doing is the correct thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I usually get, like, pictures sent, like, okay, so this is what it looks like. And I'm like, oh, it looks great. And they're like, there's no changes you want? I'm like, nope, it looks fantastic.
Yep, exactly. That's to an artist, that's the greatest thing they could ever hear. It's like, all right, I don't got to do more work.
Yeah.
If you stay on top of them, it keeps them honest, it keeps them happy, and then it allows them to art better.
Yeah, because like my Life 2D model, I've just been letting that letting that artist just go. Because I got my sketch and I was like, looks perfect. She's like, there's no changes. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, the only artist I don't really like micromanage is Sophie, just because like she and I talked extensively before she started the commission, and then on her
Sophie's
own,
Daydream?
yeah, I commissioned her for a tea party picture with me, Aura, Mimi, and her.
Oh yeah.
And she's been working on this bitch for a hot minute, and I just let it rock because I know that she's handling it because she's responsible. And like I said, we talked at length before the commission was even finalized. And then on her own, she decided like, you know what, this isn't the move. I'm gonna completely redo it free of charge. I'm like, I bet, take your time. So she's just been fucking working on that in the background little by little. Every now and then I'll get an update, and I'm just like, nice. Keep
Hi,
moving.
Sam.
Vegas.
It's definitely thundering.
That's just some cheeks walking by.
Just Sam walking around. I told you before.
Nice. High five, Scrum. Same brain.
And I wonder how long it's supposed to rain today. Let me doodle that. It's raining sideways.
It's a real gully washer.
It's unfortunate.
Sometimes the rain came up from straight to the ground.
Apparently it's supposed to rain to like 6, so that's like 3 hours worth of rain. I don't much care for that. Cause I'm pretty sure I've told y'all like I don't like being on my computer in like storm, so I might end my stream a little bit early.
Cheems, you have the weirdest superstition.
No, you don't understand, because that one time I was on my Xbox, not even on my Xbox, I was on my laptop and a transformer outside blew, which to be fair, Grimmy Cheems' transformer is right outside the fucking house. And it fried my Xbox, even though it was fried, like, it was plugged into the surge protector, and it fried, like, the whole thing.
Cheems, even if the thing had been off, it would have been fried. That's what I'm telling you. Like, that you just happen to have a completely freak accident. And this is why we live in Hooja Town, because you and I have similar experiences.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm nervous.
I'm just telling you, like, it's not going to happen again. 'Cause unless you're, like, right next to a power substation, there's no way that much raw voltage could go through your fucking breakers.
I mean, I guess.
You're also in an apartment, which is a huge thing too, because like homes don't have as much protection because you know there's only, in theory, a certain amount of outlets and shit.
Hi, Boop.
I gotta update my my housing wires to 240 because everything is all 120 now, and that shit is not the move for like new electronics and things like that.
Not only that, but like you're gonna have to, all the wire in your fucking walls is gone, bro.
Yeah, Grimmy Cheems is gonna have to like rewire. Alright, that was a loud crack of lightning. I'm not about that action.
Oh, well, I'm glad it was lightning and not a gunshot, because that's where I went.
Oh.
Nah, I didn't know it was lightning.
Oh, wait. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog.
Oh.
That's why I said I thought it was a gunshot.
Be like, alright, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Say, Cheems sleeping in the bathtub tonight, y'all.
And it just hears a shotgun like clack clack.
Click, click.
Get the fuck back, Fellasaurus. Oh no.
Yeah, because Sam said it was like a hardcore raining sideways. You know, I can see like the weather radar, see how bad like the storm actually is. Let me see.
More like weather Kadar.
Oh my god, can he say that?
It's 95 degrees outside.
I'm so naughty.
Naughty.
Look at AccuWeather. I said that the severe thunderstorm.
Clean up all those boxes and dirt from my apartment. I was living dirty.
Dirty.
Real dirty.
Y'all are terrible.
It's a serious concern.
It's a serious
Cry for
concern.
help.
This is a cry for help. Yeah, no, I might cut stream just a little bit short till later.
I put on a joking facade to hide the hurt inside.
Oops.
Hide the hurt because of the dirt.
Oh, the dirt hurt. Whoever told you dirt don't hurt, bye.
I assume I'm fine with this.
God made dirt.
Dirt don't
go
squirt.
hurt. But I hurt on the inside.
What other guest comfort do I need? This has been increasing my dinosaur population. I don't even have to do that.
Just been fucking the dinosaurs are like getting like massages and shit. Meanwhile, the people are just walking barefoot outside. Mama,
Mama.
it's so hot.
Guess comfort. I hardly know her.
Nah, like my so last night, or no, not last night, yesterday when I went to the mailbox in bare feet and it was like 97 degrees outside. My like, let's just say that my feet are burnt.
Oh no.
Yeah.
My feet are red and swollen and crinkly and covered in honey.
Scrum, that's very
You're
specific.
crinkling them in the camera right now. You can't see it, but
Scrum,
I'm
that
stepping on eggs for YouTube views.
You know, I've been asked to do that before.
James, I'm gonna ask you to stop right now.
All right. I mean, I didn't do it, but I mean,
Nah, if you want to go ahead, it's your stream. I ain't funny. I'm just joking.
Oh no, yeah. So
Oh.
a long time ago, me and Sarah had a YouTube channel, which is long deleted. You'll never find it, but
Cheemsandsparrow.com found it.
no. I don't even remember what we called it. That's like the funny thing about that.
Long back.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Y'all don't gotta, man, y'all don't gotta do me like that. I was an ugly kid. Y'all just.
Sarah in the back in the morning.
Oh no!
Oh.
Back in the back attack.
No. Really be your own fellas.
That's so terrible.
Sarah in the possum in the morning. Momo.
Momo.
Because you know, like all those radio stations, they just have those like sound bites they play at the beginning, like in the more boring, Momo.
Yeah, because
My boy.
I wasn't like allowed to like do like YouTube videos as a kid. My mom was not about it, to put it lightly.
Mm.
So it was like our like weird project that we did totally in secret, like totally at like 3 or 4 in the morning we'd get up and like record us like prank calling people. And there was one comment one DM that we got back when YouTube had DMs.
Yeah. Wow. That's man. That was a long time ago.
It was.
Like, why don't you dial the phone with your feet?
That was one of the things we got, and then we also got asked like, hey, can y'all step on fruit with your feet?
Oh no.
How else would you step on it?
I mean,
fuck that guy.
Yeah, like I don't know if this person, you know, I guess knew how old that we were because we were, you know, very young. But probably knew.
Signs point to yes.
All signs point to yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save my game for something bad happens.
Knowing what I know about creepers, he probably knew, and that's why he was asking you.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
I would not doubt it.
Fucking creeps.
But yeah.
Oh, creeper.
Oh god.
Like
I'm down, I'm in the mud.
we didn't do it because first of all I had was like a webcam. So I didn't have like a standalone like camera. Also, contrary to disbelief, I just didn't want to do that shit. So
You know the phrase is contrary to popular belief, right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure that we're not doing a funny haha, you're just saying things wrong the whole time. Like, hang on, Cheems, I got you.
Yeah, no, that's my brand. I say things wrong on purpose, even if it makes people mad at me.
Okay, I was making sure.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go. I'm just going out here with bad information. I'm my friend Cheems, and I care about you.
Thank you, Violet. It means a lot to me.
He's out here espousing the benefits of Reaganomics because she thinks it's funny. Fucking terrorist.
I don't see Scrum. See, you said that to me. My brain went whoosh because I don't know what the fuck that means.
Your brain went Momo.
Scrum. Do you remember the political joke that she made that just absolutely murdered us? We both just
Yes.
What?
Do you remember what it was?
it?
God damn, I can't remember. God damn, it was a deep cut too.
Yeah, I thought it was about Jimmy Carter, but she said it wasn't. I don't know.
I would say it's like a Ronald Reagan reference.
Probably.
Maybe.
Knowing
was
me, it probably was about Reagan. Because Sam, fun fact about Sam, he fucking hates Reagan. That man talks about Reagan all the time. That's like what there's one Call of Duty game where like Reagan's in it. He's like, yeah, that game fucking sucks because there's Reagan in it.
Call of Duty Cold War.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, this is not like Reagan's name. He was like, nah, fuck that guy. I'm like, what did he do?
He did a lot of good things, and he also did a lot of shitty things.
Sounds like all presidents, but
it sounds like most presidents.
I don't really see the hate towards Reagan. Like, I know unions don't like Reagan because Reagan was all about busting them up, but it's one of those things like that's good. That's a good thing because fucking at one point during Reagan's presidency, the airlines just decided they weren't gonna fucking fly, and he's like, all right, that shit's done. Fuck that noise. Like, oh, that's not fair. It's like, no, it's not fair. It's fucking crippling the entire country because your fat asses want more money. Like, no, absolutely not. You had a chance to do it the right way, and you did it the wrong way. Now you get your fucking dick fucked. I don't know what the hell I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly, and now you don't get the Xbox for a week.
You don't get the Xbox for a week.
That's basically what he did.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fucking after the turn of the century, like, or rather after like the 50s or the 40s and the 30s and 20s, unions kind of didn't need to be for a lot of stuff, but they exist, so you know.
And what's extra annoying about unions too is that in the UK in particular, unions are actually a very good thing because they still serve the purpose that they were made to do. And people are like, well, see, Europe and the UK have unions. Like, yeah, but they actually operate. They actually do their fucking job. Here, unions are just a fucking way to avoid getting in trouble for doing shit and just not doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Unions are a way for you to take more breaks than you absolutely should.
Like, I used to work for FedEx, right? And FedEx is non-union, and our biggest competitor is UPS, and fucking UPS is union, and UPS is one of the biggest pieces of shit. Not even because I used to be FedEx, but like just the way they operate is fucking ridiculous. They are overregulated, overmanaged, and they get paid a shit ton of money. But bro, if you're a truck driver for FedEx, you make I think like $34 an hour. You can't make fucking left turns because those are unsafe. They want you to make 3 right turns to get to where you're fucking going.
I fucked up here. I have to restart this whole thing. Whoops.
Oh, no. Yeah, and it's fucking stupid. And like, because unions are the way they are, if the people in charge of the union don't like you, no matter what you do, you're just out. And there's no protection. Like, well, you had a union, and it's just like, bro, it's dog shit.
Yeah, you had a union until they kicked you out.
Had.
Absolute dog shit. Unions are fucking terrible. That's why, like, when my first trucking job, it used to be a union, and then the Teamsters wanted more money for the work, and they're like, bro, we are a small mom and pop company. We don't have money for that. And they burned down the original warehouse. So then everybody got fired, and they replaced them with new people, and we're like, yep, nobody here is union. If you even say the word union, you're in trouble. Like, I made a joke about taking a union break one time, and one of my managers pulled me to the side. He's like, listen, I know you were just joking. I'm not mad at you. You're not in trouble. But don't ever fucking say that again. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you made a joke about a union break, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, don't fucking say that.
Hang on. The storm's getting a little too bad for Cheems. I hear wind howling outside my door.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to take a little break from streaming, and I will be back whenever this storm ends. Bye.